Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Arabesque Star. The promo looks for All Stars 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race just dropped today, and we are going to be reviewing the looks, and I'm going to be letting you guys know my unfiltered opinion about what I think about each of the girls. Now, does my opinion matter? No. Okay? I'm some random local queen who is sitting in her basement judging these girls who get paid thousands of dollars to do what they do. However, I'm a local girl in her basement with a camera, so I'm allowed to say my opinion. Today, we are going to be doing just that. I decided that I'd go ahead and get into the All-Stars promo look with the pink, the purple, the orange. Baby, I got into it with the makeup as well. Get into the mug. She's stunning, I know. If you guys want to know how to get this look, you can head over to my TikTok and my Instagram, where I will be posting a quick little tutorial on how I did this look. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm not gonna lie, this is my second time having to record this because my file got corrupted. So we're gonna do this again. But I'm still gonna tell you everything that I think about these girls, unfiltered. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm so sorry. I'm, once again, just a girl in her basement. So, we are going to start with the orange bracket. We are going to be starting with Miss Akira Chanel Davenport. Now, baby, she looks beautiful. She looks good. The body, always there, okay? Always there. I love this look. I think that with all these pieces covering like just the right spots, I think this hair is stunning. It's very sculptural, but like these little like pieces that yank up. I think she looks so good. I think the bottom of this dress reminds me of the dress that she wore this year at Entertainer of the Year, and I loved it then and I love it now. I think that she looks absolutely stunning. I love her so much. She is so much fun. I've met her a few times and gotten to work with her, and she on screen is the exact same person off screen. She's such a genuine soul, and like, ugh, I love her. All right, now this next look is one of my top 2 favorite looks from this entire promo. We have Dawn. I am obsessed with this look. It is not something that I would usually go for. However, I am obsessed with this tail. I also just love ostrich feathers. I'm a huge fan of ostrich feathers. They look so expensive. The movement that they give is so much fun. And I think it works for her kind of like animalistic vibe that she goes for a lot of the time. I think that the feathers kind of read as fur sometimes. So I think that the movement really works. I love this tail. This tail to me almost reminds me of like the trees in the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I am obsessed with this, and like carrying them down to the sleeve and doing the mohawk out of feathers instead of out of hair, I think was so creative. And I think what makes her costume so good is that if I took her out of it, it's still a gorgeous look, and I can still look at it and know that that's Dawn, whether she's wearing it or not, you know? Also, the body, girl, Dawn's body has always been right, though. She's always got this huge hips, and now she's wearing boobs. Love. She looks stunning. Definitely one of my top 2 looks for this entire promo. Up next, we have Lucky Stars. Now, I don't like this look. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of this look. I think that the way the pants were made, it just makes her leg look big in a way that I don't think she was going for. I think my thing is that this is All Stars. This was your chance to kind of come back, reintroduce yourself to the world, kind of show them the evolution, how you've grown, how you're different. And I think coming back and doing the pizza thing again when it's something you already did on your original season, I don't know. I think I could have done without. But I think the makeup is beautiful. She is an artist through and through. So I think that that looks great. I'm just not a huge fan of this look. I also think the like true like circle like beach ball type titties is just it's not for me, okay? It's not my drag style that I go for. This next queen I love so much. I'm so obsessed with this queen. We have Morgan McMichaels. First of all, so excited to have her back. Did we just have her on All Stars 3? Yes, but that was also 8 seasons ago. Can I do math? 8 seasons ago? Yeah, that was 8 seasons ago, okay? We loved her then, we love her now. She is always good TV every single time that she's on, so I'm sure this season is going to be no different. I think she looks stunning. This hair is beautiful. I am like obsessed with this hair. I love this costume. I don't love this boot. That's the only thing that I kind of have a problem with. I don't love the boot on this costume. It looks like an afterthought. I would have preferred if the boot was made out of the same fabric as the corset, or if even was a different shoe. I think there just needed to be something more extravagant on the bottom. Um, but baby, that's your entertainer of the year, okay? And I'm so excited for her to be back on this show. I met Morgan years ago. She was the first Drag Race queen that I ever got to see perform in person. I bought the meet and greet tickets for the show. She was doing a brunch here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm gonna put the picture up. Do not judge me, okay? I had only been doing drag for like 3 months at this point. But she was so sweet and so kind to me. She asked me my name and I told her what my name was. And she said, no, you can't be nice and pretty. So I need you to start telling people your name is everything. So that way when they meet you, you say, oh yeah, I'm everything. And then they think you're conceited and then they don't like you, because she didn't want people to like me because I was so nice and so beautiful. And she was right. But I am so excited for her to be back on our TV screens, and I'm sure this season is going to be nothing short of fantastic for her. Up next, we have Morphine Love Dion. Now, I love this look. I do. I hate the back piece. But other than that, I think this look is stunning. I think that, first of all, her makeup, I mean, it always looks gorgeous no matter what, which I love. I've been following her for years. I've been following her since the old days of, like, she posted videos of her performing to Patrick Star. Baby, the old videos. I've been following her since then. To see her and see her evolution and how much the audience loves her, I think is just so great to see. I love this look. I love this, like, Mugler face piece. I think that it's done with, like, these flames, so it's something different than what we usually see. The only reason I don't like this back piece, I feel like it looks like it was, like, crumpled up in the suitcase from Miami to LA, and, like, they didn't have time to steam it. But other than that, this look is gorgeous. I love this, like, fire aesthetic up here on the breast. I think it's so beautiful. I love these, like, half gloves that she's wearing with these long nails or fingers or whatever they are. I think they look so cool. I don't love this shoe. I will say I don't love the shoe because I'm not a huge fan of, like, a stripper shoe in promo. I think the stripper shoe gives last minute thought, as opposed to, I thought about this look from head to toe, you know? There's, like, a few things here and there, but, like, overall, who am I to judge? She's on Drag Race. I'm not. Up next, we have Mystique Summers Madison. Baby, this season is going to be so juicy. I can already tell just because she's in the room. She has given us so many iconic moments on TV, and I am sure she's going to bring even more. I think from the neck up, she looks beautiful. Now, from the neck down, this look is a mess. It's got so much going on. All these straps everywhere, this fabric behind her, the one-ply ostrich feather boa. It's not for me. I don't like this look at all. But, I mean, you know, I'm a local girl sitting in a basement. I don't like this look. But I love her, and I think from the neck up, she looks beautiful. I love this hair. I love these earrings. I love her face. I just hate the outfit. But she's on Drag Race, and I'm not. That is it for our orange bracket. We are now going to move on to our pink bracket, and we are starting off strong. We are starting our bracket with April Carry-On. Oh my god, I literally thought they were just going to never bring this girl back on, no matter how much we asked for her to be back. And I'm so excited that they did bring her back because she looks beautiful. Her body. Can we take a moment for the body? Like, what? Oh, she looks so stunning. I'm so excited for her to be back on our screens. Now, is she just wearing a bra and a panty? Yes, and like some straps here and there. Sure. However, I don't mind it because she looks like this. Her body is stunning. Her body is part of the look. It is what it is. The same way with Sasha Colby. She might not wear a lot of clothes, but her body is the accessory, you know? Like, it is what it is. I think this shoe, the perfect shoe for this outfit. She looks stunning. I'm so excited for her to be back on our TV. Ugh, so excited. Up next, we have Aura Mayari. Now, I love this queen as well. I've gotten to work with her before, and she is great energy backstage. The mug is just as beautiful in person as it is online. I hate this outfit. I do. I really don't like this outfit. I think that it looks too big for her. I think that it looks like it was made for someone else. I just think it looks like it doesn't fit her. I think this fabric behind her was not necessary. However, from the neck up, once again, I think that's the theme of the promo is from the neck up. I think she looks stunning. The mug is always right. I love this hair. I've seen some people saying that they wish she wouldn't have worn gray hair. Y'all, it is what it is. Everybody has their color. The aura, the moon, the goddess, it gives that, you know, it's fine. I don't have a problem with gray hair. I love this headpiece, this like warrior-esque headpiece with like all the I think she looks great. And the outfit is impeccably made. I just don't think it's right for her. She looks great. And she's on Drag Race and I'm not. This next queen, we have Crystal Method, who I'm also excited to see. I'm excited to see everyone. I love Drag Race, okay? Sue me. I love Crystal Method so much. I'm obsessed with this like collar piece into the big balls on the head. I usually hate these like thick platform heel Sabrina Carpenter-esque shoes, but on her, I really, really like them. I think they fit her aesthetic better. I don't like this dress just because I really like to be able to see some kind of shape when it comes to drag. And so the fact that it's just like big balloon around her waist, I don't love. The mug is stamped, baby. I'm sure she looked like that. And that's impressive. I love that. Kudos to her. Now, this is probably one of the looks I would wear the most, and that is Miss Selena S. Titties. I love this gown. I actually have a gown saved in my Pinterest that's very similar to this. I think it's so feminine, it's so soft, it's so beautiful, and then she balances it out with these giant sleeves. I think is so fun and whimsical. I hate this tiny purse. However, I'll look past it because I love this hair. This hair sculpted with like this little piece coming around the front. I think is so fascinating, so interesting to look at. I hate this shoe, but we'll move on. Yeah, I think she looks great. I would 100% have this costume. I mean, Selena, if you just want to pass it on over, you're done with the promo. You're not going to travel with that. That's too expensive to travel with. You can't stuff that in a suitcase. So just send it on over. Next queen, you know her, you love her. It is Big Silk with the good milk, Miss Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Baby, she looks good. I'm obsessed with this hair. I heard the behind the scenes tea of like, this isn't her costume she was supposed to wear. That costume got stuck in Texas and blah, blah, blah. For a last minute, oh, I have this, I can just wear this. She looks great. I think she looks better than some of the other girls do who are wearing what they were meant to wear. I usually hate a pump with a cat suit. However, I feel on this, because we have all those nude cutouts, I think the nude cutout on her foot actually works with this and it elongates her leg as opposed to shortening it. So I'm not mad. This hair, absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with these like bar rings. It gives me very like 90s rapstress. Like, ugh, I love. So does the hair. It gives very like Babs. I feel like that's what the look was going to be, is very 90s, you know. I feel like that was the vibe. And for our last one in our pink bracket, we have Vivacious. Baby, once again, one that I thought we were never going to get on this show is Vivacious. However, so excited for her to be here. I love this look. I think that it's so grand. I think it's so sickening. This collar, this huge piece, all this flowing fabric on the bottom. She's moving it so beautifully in the video reveal as well. I think it's stunning. I love the way that this headpiece wraps up and like all this kind of things that you almost don't notice Ornacia at first, because I kind of feel the same way that I did with Lucky Stars, where like, girl, this is your chance to do something new. Why are we still doing Ornacia? And I know she wears Ornacia to walk into the room too. Like, it's just, you know, I don't know. I feel like we could have left her behind. But I know that's what the audience wanted to see. So I don't know. I go back and forth. She looks good. This giant collar I'm obsessed with. I'm going to have something made with that huge collar. Yeah, she looked good. All right, we are moving on over to our purple bracket. First up, we have Miss Hershey Liqueur. And baby, when I tell you this is Willy Wonka's chocolate bar, oh, she looks so good. She looks edible. Her brown skin is so like oiled and like beautiful. This shade of purple on her, I think, is gorgeous. She chose the perfect shade of purple. I wish the hair would have been a little bit bigger. I do like this little like forehead piece. I just think that it could have had something bigger behind just to kind of like balance out, and maybe a different shoe. I don't love the purple pump with it, but I love this like geometric cutouts all over the leg. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful look. and I'm excited to see her back. She's another one that we didn't get to see much of her on her original season, so I'm hoping, you know, she kind of shows up and shows out this time. Up next, we have Jasmine Kennedy. Now, baby, the moans are moaning, okay? The moans are moaning. I think she looks so stunning. Her makeup change from what she looks like on the original season. She was doing so much like drag back then. And now she is a woman. She is so soft, but still painted out of her mind. I love all these like tiny cutouts in the costume. Because I think usually when we go for like, oh, I'm going to do nude cutouts, we're like cutting out all this fabric. I think just having these like little peekaboos everywhere is so cute. And I love the way that they're placed on the pants. I also love that she went with pants. I love these shoulder pieces on the bodysuit. I like this hair from like halfway up. I don't like when it turns into the purple, but that's just me. I think she kind of looks like the steeple of a church. And I don't know how I feel about that. She looks like a beautiful steeple, but still a steeple. Up next, we have Joey J, and talk about a transformation. Because when I think of Joey J, I think of her with no wig, and I think of her in that awful bag look that she went home in. This is neither of those, okay? She looks beautiful. This like Zygmunt-esque corset I think is so stunning. I love this shoe. I know I said I didn't like a stripper shoe for the promo, but I feel like this is different than like the clear stripper shoe. I feel like this one was intentional. She looks like she wore that shoe in the fitting, if that makes sense. I think she looks great. I will say I don't know that I love this hair. I like this hair on its own, but I think for promo, it's you're not doing anything but standing still doing photos. So I feel like you could have done something more elaborate than just like flat human hair. At least she's wearing hair and she looks stunning in it. I just think that she could have done something more interesting. I'm very excited to see her on this season. Mama. Mama, mama, mama. This look is my other one with Dawn for my top favorite. This is Kennedy Davenport. These two looks? Kennedy Davenport in this Prince-inspired, beautiful look that is corseted and it's, oh my god, it's so stunning. The inside being lined with all the chandelier crystals, this hair made by Chantel Sparkles. I have been looking for somebody who could make me a high top hair for so long. I've been wanting one so bad. So now I know where to get it from. Thank you so much, Kennedy. These dramatic shoulders, the deep purple glove that matches the velvet lining of the skirt coming out of, oh, she looks so good. This silver ruffle instead of the white for Prince. Her legs are out. They look beautiful. The only thing I don't like about this, I'm not a huge fan of like cuff earrings. I think they make you look like a fish. I'm just not a huge fan of that. Kennedy does drag. That's what she does. So like this makes sense for her. She's got her pageant mug on. You see how big she's painted? Yeah, get into it. Up next in our purple bracket, we have Sugar Kane. I have been waiting for this queen to be back on our TV screens for so long. I enjoyed her so much on her original season. I think her purple dress that she wore in her original season was one of the most beautiful things on the entire season. So to see her back in the purple bracket, I feel like is so fitting. However, I hate this dress. I'm so sorry. I hate this dress. We wanted to do cocktail hour for the promo? Girl, no. I love the shoe. I think the shoe is probably the most interesting thing about this whole look. I love this like gladiator armor effect it has. I like the fabric on the arms and the flowing behind. I like that this hair just looks like hair that like it looks like her hair, you know? Like it looks like she was just like, yeah, I'm ready for promo. But then she put on this dress and then I was not a huge fan of it anymore. Which sucks because I love her so much. So I am excited to see her, but I'm not excited to see this dress. All right, and finally in our purple bracket, we have my sister from Birmingham, Alabama. Sam Starr is back on your TV screens from season 17 to All Stars 11. She is back, and baby, this look, I think she looks stunning. Now, I've heard some discourse. Is it a lot of purple? No. She's wearing just as much color as April Carrion was. I don't know. I think everyone's fighting a little too much. I love my sister. I love that she just looks like she broke out of prison and got stuck in the purple barbed wire. I love it so much. I really do like this look. I think that it's different for her. I think that it's kind of edgy for her. I love this hair that Chantel did. She looks like a bow on a present. I think it's so cute. I love these like swirls in the front of the hair. I think it almost makes it look more like a headdress as opposed to just like hair slicked back. I love this purple and gold smoky eye that she did. Anytime Sam has on a nail, I have to applaud her because Mama does not like wearing nails at all. If you can put her in a glove, she will be in a glove. But for promo, she knows to put on a nail, and I love that. Sam always looks good. I'm sorry. Y'all can hate me all y'all want. Y'all can say that I'm biased, and maybe I am. But who cares? She looks stunning. And I'm so excited for her, and I'm so proud of her. Birmingham is so proud of you, Sam. And wishing you the best of luck. We are all Team Star over here. And that is it. That is all of our brackets. That is your purple, your pink, and your orange bracket. Tell me in the comments below, which bracket do you think did the best? Purple, pink, or orange? And then tell me which specific look in that bracket you liked the best. My top two, I've already said it in the video, baby. It is Dawn and Miss Kennedy Davenport. Don't ask me to pick between the two because I really can't. Which one would I be more likely to wear is probably Kennedy Davenport, but I love Dawn so much, so I can't kick her out. But those are definitely my top two of this entire promo. And like I said, let me know who is your favorite down in the comments below. Once again, if you want to see how I did this eye look, make sure you head on over to my TikTok and my Instagram at arabesquestar, and I will be sure to post that video coming up real soon. All right, ladies, gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their minds, we are going to be doing a review of every episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 11. Make sure that you subscribe so that you are here for each upload. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm still going to be bringing you other content throughout the week. Don't think that like just because All Stars is out that I'm going to stop doing my other content. You'll be getting both, so that's 2 videos a week. So just for now, once All Stars is over, we're going back to 1 a week, okay? Until the next season of Drag Race, which, you know, whatever. Ooh, I got a lot to say about that season. Anyways, we'll get to that later. But thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all back very, very soon. Mwah! Bye.